Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the previous episode, we had difficulty getting within Kanashiro's palace due to it being a floating bank in the sky that we couldn't get to. But thanks to the somewhat reckless actions of our newest member, Makoto, we managed to gain access. But it's going to be quite some time before we head back there. And there's some things we got to do before we get moving with this episode. But first and foremost, we need to head for the library because it's time for us to return the Great Thief and borrow The Illusory Popess. The dynamic biography of Joanna awakens you to kindness. By the way, if I sound a little frustrated, it's because of the fact that this is the third time I'm having to record this episode. It has been... It's been grating, to say the least. Anyways, the reason I haven't been doing this Velvet Room stuff off camera is because, well, we've got a new thing.
Hey, inmate!
We don't have time to be playing around, inmate. Hurry back to your prison. Plus, we're also going to be taking care of the next rank of the Strength Confidant.
There you are, inmate! Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It's the gallows, used to strengthen persona abilities. Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself. He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Okay, first and foremost, we're going to hit up the register
Justine, you handle this. Read here.
in order to summon some persona that we're going to need. First and foremost,
This persona, a fee is required. This is your power.
we're going to need Arsene. We're also going to need Jack
Is this
Frost,
what you want? You'll withdraw this and accept this persona.
and we're going to need a Succubus. We're also going to need another Kapatengu and another Regent, but one, we don't have the space for them right now, and two, we're not allowed to have more than one of the same persona.
This persona, you'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Okay.
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execute him.
Oh, and the Gallows, what this basically means is you sacrifice one persona to strengthen another. I don't really use it, so...
Let's execute him. What path do you want?
Okay, first and foremost, we're going to make Andros using the Slime and a McCoy. We're going to need this both because the Devil Confidant is coming up, and also because we're going to need it for the Strength. Not the one that we're currently doing, but we're going to need it for Strength in the not-too-distant future.
Will this truly help you?
Yes, it will.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Wouldn't need to be doing this if we were able to get him in Kamoshida's palace, but we weren't, so yeah. I don't know, Tarukaja?
Its power will be nothing unusual, my.
By the way, I've probably already mentioned this, but I highly recommend that you save before performing a fusion. Mainly because yeah, where was I going with this? Because it can fail and give you a completely different persona to what you were trying to make. Let's see, now that we've made Andros, we need to make, where is it? Fortune, strength, hangman, death. Oh, there it is. Justice. We're gonna need to make it
with this?
an
Choose
angel.
the inherited skills, inmate.
Will it gain new power? My.
Then we're going to take the Angel and the Kopatengu, and we're going to fuse them to make Eligor. We could use the Jack Frost, but the Jack Frost is more expensive to resummon, so...
You okay with this?
Yes, I'm okay with this.
Choose the inherited skills in
See, I'm going to give him Koha because we have nobody else who can do blessed damage, and that might be useful in the upcoming dungeon. Let's see. We don't need Garu for what's coming up soon. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we are.
Will it gain new power? I wonder.
We are going to need this. Now, it should be noted that the Regent Treasure Demon we have is an Emperor, and they do count for the bonus Confidant points with Confidants, but I'd rather free that space up for something that needs, or that can fight.
I see.
Also, you can tell if a fusion is going to fail because you can't skip the cutscene. Mask has commenced the days of war and love. Or let the days of war and love commence. Okay, now then. I don't want to use up the Saki Mitama or the Eligor to make the High Pixie, but we are going to need the High Pixie. What did I need for the High Pixie? Give me 1 second. For the High Pixie, we needed... Alright, the Kopatengu and the Andras.
You change your mind. You'd like to read the compendium? Read here.
Let's see. Here we are,
This
Kopatengu.
fee is required. Then accept this persona.
And
Is this
there's
what you want? Are you a
Andras.
fool? This persona is already with you.
Oh, right. I hadn't used
The
them up yet.
inmate you wish to perform an execution. What path do you want? Not terrible, but not. Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
I don't know, let's go for decreased defense.
It will receive some new power. Now for a rebirth.
I'm High Pixie, don't call me High for nothing. I'll be your mask and show you the real reason why. No, you won't, because we're going to be sacrificing you very soon.
Alright.
Diorama, however, is going to be a good skill for us to inherit. Okay, now we're going to take Regent and High Pixie to make an Obarion, which, yes, is a major downgrade by about 10 levels,
Will this truly help you?
but we need him in order to make the Matador that we need.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
It will receive some new power. Now for a rebirth.
See, I've got your back as long as you have that mask, mister. Well, I'm not going to be having this mask for very long.
Okay.
Now we need to go back
You change your mind. Justine, you read here.
because we need another Regent.
Is this what a fee is required? Then accept this persona.
Also, while I'm here, I may as well grab Andras and Kopatengu again because I am going to need the Devil and the Temperance.
Is this you'll withdraw this persona? This is your power.
It sucks that we're spending so
Is this
much,
what you want? You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
but it's a necessary evil. Though it does leave me worried that I'm not going to be able to purchase enough SP adhesive for the entire party.
The
So be
inmate
it.
needs- Let's execute it. What path do you want?
Now then, we need to take Jack Frost and the Regent in order to make a Nekomata.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Honestly, this one really doesn't matter because I don't think I'm going to use any of these. So, I don't know, Maiha, Mafrey, Mazio, and I guess Mabufu.
It will receive some new power. My.
See, take care of this mask, I'll fulfill my end of the bargain. Well, unfortunately, you're not going to be sticking around for very long.
All right.
And now, we take the Obarion and the Nekomata, not Barith. Ah, there we go. Obarion and Nekomata.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
In order
Choose
to
the
make
inherited skills, inmate.
a Nekomata. Now, make absolutely certain that you give him Magaru. Otherwise, all of this will have been pointless. Let's see, I think I'll give him Diorama. Let's see. I believe that we're not going to be able to use... well, we are going to be, but I don't think he's going to fit in the party. And by hey, I mean Morgana is going to fit in the party for the next palace. And I don't think Makoto learns any multi-person healing, so I'm going to give him Medea. And as for the last one, I kind of want to go Lucky Punch, just so I have a critical strike. But I think we'll have the weakness for the next Treasure Demon, so I think we'll go for the decreased defense.
It will receive significant I see.
I am Matador. This body of mine, born from the bloody throes of battle, shall be with you as a mask from now on. Now, if I recall correctly, you can get the Nekomata from the next palace, but this way's faster. He'll learn Swift Strike and Trigger Happy. But honestly, I don't think this is really necessary. It automatically increases chance of dealing gun critical hits. But if I'm using the gun, it's only because the enemy I'm shooting at is weak to it, so I don't need the critical hit. Also, that next skill he's learning is kind of why I was debating whether or not to give Eligor Garu. But I can't guarantee that he's going to reach level 23, so yeah. Decided to not take the chance just in case I needed wind. And with that, I believe we are done
Now choose.
with everything here. So you got a Chariot, got Lovers, got Hierophant, got Emperor, got Temperance, got Devil, and I got Death. So I'd say we're good for now.
Finished for... Are you finished?
I'm not done here. Because... well, I have the persona you've been looking for.
Huh.
What is an inmate? Need to check on your penal labor?
Oh,
So, you brought us another persona we asked for.
indeed.
This is a Matador with the skill Magaru. I have verified it. That completes your current assignment.
See? You can do it.
You're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away.
Yes.
It is to be expected of the human our master saw potential in. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. Just keep it up, alright? I understand. This is a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap, though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I've gotta say, Justine, it's an accomplishment that he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? That task list you wrote, it's not only keeping him on his toes, but helping him improve, too. I am not the one who wrote it. I had always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I don't know anything about that thing. I suppose now that I consider it, that list is far too precise for you to have written it. Quiet! You don't need to say that! But, wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list? Is something wrong?
Shut up!
don't read too far into this. Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your tasks, inmate. Caroline, should we consult with our master about this? All our master told us to do is oversee the rehabilitation, and it's our duty to follow orders. We shouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who thought of the list.
Hey, inmate!
Now quit prying, inmate. Got that?
Yes.
Of course, we will continue to offer benefits to you if you can further fulfill our tasks. All that we ask is that you work hard in the duty you are assigned. We shall do the same. I feel like my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Lockdown allows you to leave a persona to learn attribute resistance. Honestly, I've never used this, but based on the context, I'm guessing your persona learns to become resistant to certain different elements or something like that. I don't know. I don't tend to really hold on to persona long enough for that to be something I'd use.
All right.
As promised, I have granted you an ability that will prove greatly beneficial. You may now place a persona into lockdown and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your persona's gonna grow all on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, time for your next task. According to the list, it's... what is it, Justine?
Now.
The next task is...
Farewell.
Please bring us a Flauros with Tarukaja. Speak to us again once you have obtained it. One more thing. The next privilege we provide for you will unlock great power. Therefore, we will need you to fulfill 2 more tasks before we can hand it over to you. The world's not so easy, is it? First up, bring us a Flauros that has Tarukaja.
Now.
As always, speak to us once you have obtained it. We will know if the deed is done. Am I clear? Yeah, you're clear. Now, technically speaking, we do have the persona we need in order to make it, but we're under-leveled and thus do not have the means to create it, so gonna have to wait on that.
No slacking off.
Go back and enjoy your break. You know what I'm gonna do? I think what I'm gonna do just to reduce the headache is to stop the recording every 30 minutes just to make sure it's recording properly, because waiting an hour and a half and then finding out it's gone wrong is, well, it's bad. Like, really bad. But anyways, now that we have the personas that we need, or rather that I wanted, let's go meet up with Yusuke. Shibuya people watching. I'm watching people in Shibuya right now. I thought it might get the creative juices flowing. I must say though, I have had quite the hard time concentrating given our current situation. Anyway, are we meeting up today? I am ready at any time. Let me know if you need anything. Yeah, let's go. I'm heading over. Okay, I'm in the underground passage.
It's you.
Ah, Akira. What do you plan on doing today? Let's hang out.
Why?
Are you sure we have time for that? What is your goal here? Slow down, Yusuke. You are correct. A nice break is necessary at times. I would like to speak with you about the painting I developed in Mementos. Do you have time? Yeah, let's do it. I hope you do not find it too disturbing. Wait for me at LeBlanc. I will bring the painting over there. Well, make sure it's covered, man. It is raining. Got a response on the...
Please hear me out.
Got a response on the thread I posted already. Yeah, after the previous recording failed, I decided to post on the OBS forums to see if maybe somebody could help me. I certainly hope so. Let's see. But that can wait for a little bit. Akira, this is the completed form of my draft earlier. I would like your honest opinion, if you would. It's novel. Personally, I quite enjoy it. Despite the dark tones, it's actually quite beautiful. But I'm just a layman in terms of art. Just as I had hoped. But is that truly all you have to say about it? I would like something more concrete. A 400-word review should serve that purpose nicely. Regardless, this is how I choose to interpret the idea of desire.
Indeed.
It is the foul charm held deep within the abyss of the heart. To be honest, I believe my ability to capture desire so elegantly is all due to our Mementos foray. I've grown to understand the intricacies of the heart in a way I had once thought impossible.
To tell the truth,
Akira, I intend on submitting this piece to an upcoming public art exhibition. Nobody has seen the abyss of the heart in such a raw manner before. The discourse will be fascinating. More importantly, it shall be the spark that revitalizes my slumbering art career. Might want to temper those expectations, man. You're getting way too excited. Well, I can't wait. Indeed, I expect you to accompany me for the moment it is finally revealed to the general public. I'm sure this will be a most sensational experience for those who opt to undergo it. A raw, unbridled look into the depths of the human psyche. And I was the one who was able to bring it to life, all thanks to your assistance. Oh boy.
thank you.
You have my sincerest gratitude. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Yes, with this we've reached rank 2, and at long last have Baton Pass for Yusuke.
All right.
I deeply anticipate the public reaction at the exhibition. But for now, I should be going. My apologies for disturbing you.
See you.
Farewell.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, you see the article? What kind of article? It's an interview with some kid from school. Boy M tells all. Rampant abuse in the Kamoshida case. That's what it said. It's mostly about the physical punishment. You think this boy M is Mishima? I mean, we are the one who referred him to, oh yeah, so, yeah, probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan site thing's been a huge help, too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See ya. That article. Do you think the reporter we met at Crossroads could have written it? I should check the article Ryuji mentioned. Just as I thought, the author is listed as Ichiko Oya. I see. The article might end up being useful for us. True. If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes... Hey, Akira, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better. You should go try to get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, we will. But first I want to take care of this TV, because we have a TV quiz. And then I gotta make sure that this hasn't failed. Here's a question related to the fraud that Madarame recently confessed to. Consider the following. A. Paying with machine with fake money. Ordering food without money. Which one of these counts as fraud? You be the judge. Ordering food without money. The correct answer is B. Ordering food when you don't have any money. Fraud involves deceiving a person. That's why ordering food when you don't have money counts as fraud. If you use fake coins on a vending machine or at the coin laundry, it's considered larceny. So doing a dine and dash is actually a fraud. Whoa, I should watch out for that. And our knowledge has improved. Though we still remain as only scholarly.
All right.
Okay, now with that, I am going to stop the recording here, make sure it hasn't failed, so I don't waste another another hour and a half, and I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, So far, the recording has not failed, so I think I'm going to keep up with the every half hour or so stopping to make sure that recording's still going fine. I know this is going to make for some weird editing on your part, but it's got to be something I have. It's something I got to do just to make sure I don't have to record this a fourth or a fifth time. Ugh. Okay, well, let's see, where were we? Oh, right, we just finished the TV quiz. So, we're going to be heading up to Shinjuku. This will unfortunately cost us money because we don't have an invitation up there, but so be it. We'll be heading straight for the Crossroads Bar in order to spend some time with Oya and maybe form a deal with her. You here again, boy? Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay? Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Ah, who cares? Wait, I care. She's so drunk she hasn't even noticed you here. If we have her write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. And we may be able to use her if we do it right. Should we try forming a deal with Oya? May as well.
Now then.
Keep in mind that she's drunk. Now, do a good job negotiating, okay?
Hey, Lala-chan, are you sure this isn't just water? If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article. Oh, it's you!
Now she notices us.
Please, have a seat.
So, what's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
No, not that.
No? Well, then you at least have some news on the Phantom Thieves, yeah? Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to. Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
Nothing really.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time. As if. What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's Kaneshiro related. Something's fishy.
I support them.
Support the Phantom Thieves? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you could take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me. You know, the Phantom... And I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them. Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new It shall be the birth of the devil persona. I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And with this, we have gained a rumor-filled scoop. Lessens security level increases and decreases security level more overnight. This is pretty much going to be Oya's whole thing of what she's providing for us. Whenever we get caught, the security level will not increase as high as it has been, and that decrease in security level will go up as we forward her confidant. Same thing, decreases security level more overnight. That will keep... The decrease will continue increasing until eventually security level resets overnight, so hey.
All right.
Oh, don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler. Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement! Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please! Whoa! Her silence is golden.
I mean, she takes her job seriously. Can you blame her for being upset with you over that?
Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
She's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
I think that's probably for the best. I was able to pique Oya's interest. I feel like my charm has increased.
All right. Morning.
What up? What do you want to do today? We still got time, but shouldn't we check out the area around the treasure at least? So, want to hit the palace today? I'll think about it. Well, I'll leave the timing to you. But don't decide too late, man. Well, not too much more that we need to do, so... Well, by that I mean there's no extraneous things we need to do. So, we're gonna head for the Underground Mall and spend some time with Ann.
Hey!
Let's see, let's hang out. We have plenty of time.
Oh yeah!
Bond's not gonna deepen just yet, so...
Yeah!
We're just gonna hang out and go get some tea.
Let's go!
Enjoyed a lengthy chat with An. Sounds like she's working hard at her modeling job.
Bye!
Wait, did he say we'll grow stronger soon? Okay, good. Just double checking that we're on the right path. Or rather, that we're sticking with the schedule. And
Rain,
I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season.
Hey!
Let's see. Got a notification. Yeah, I know. Make sure you check it. Well, let's double check to make sure. Yep, we have a temperance.
Oh!
Let's call her.
Hi!
Let's see. Thanks for calling me on this rainy day. Ah, hold on. It's you. I barely get any customers on rainy days. I'll provide my services for 5,000 yen. Request fee included.
Hey!
Let's call her over.
Thank you so much!
Yay! I love you, Master. Oh god, that sounds so weird coming from me. Okay, I'll come over there right away.
Hey!
So, Master, I want to provide more services for you. What are you scheming? The first response
Definitely not.
The first response doesn't mean anything, or the first response doesn't matter. I'm definitely not scheming anything, meow. I just want to get requested more. I'm really good at giving massages, meow. I'll massage you anywhere you like. Well, how was that? The thing is, I talked to my boss about picking up more shifts, but he said that he prioritizes younger women. How rude. Seriously, he didn't have to say that right to my face. I mean, age has nothing to do with cleaning a room. And I look damn good for my age if I do say so myself. The girls in my neighborhood always tell me I'm pretty. And the latchkey kid who lives next door always asks me to tie up her hair. Thanks to that, I'm an expert with these pigtails now. See, so I'm damn good for... Wait, don't tell me I'm the only one who thinks this way.
Master!
Master, would you please give me your honest opinion? I look pretty good as a maid, don't I? I mean, pigtails don't really do anything for me, but that's not what I need to say here. You need to love yourself. Huh? I don't really feel like I'm worth being loved. But you're right. You go out of your way to request me, and all I do is sit here and vent to you. What the heck am I saying? You're my student. My double life as both a teacher and a maid is so exhausting. Maybe I let my guard down because you know both sides of me. The more I come here, the more I feel like I can relax. As a maid, I'm supposed to help my master relax, but instead I'm the one who's being helped.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm such a terrible maid. I feel Kawakami's kindness. But nothing new from this.
So...
I have to confess something. I lied about the reason why I need to make more money. I don't have a sick sister. All that stuff about the fees and the charges was all a lie too. This last response does not matter. I already knew that. I can't get requested unless I make up those types of stories. See, you understand now, right? Nothing good will come from involving yourself with a terrible person like me. It's a good lesson learned. Let's just put an end to this. Thank you for using our service, but we haven't maxed out your confidant yet. This is far from over. Only 2 more weeks. We cannot afford to dally much longer at this point. Is Kaneshiro still demanding we pay up? Yes, every single day. Man, it's gotta be tough dealing with that daily. I'm used to it by now. You are? You're amazing. So far it's only been emails, so it hasn't been too difficult to put the matter out of my mind. Who knows when he may resort to more extreme measures, though. Yeah, we can't trust him. Yeah, if he sends out that photo, we're totally done for. It would probably be a good idea to handle this sooner rather than later. We will, just probably not as soon as you'd like.
Hey,
You guys haven't met up since things went down. Are you up to speed? If they spread that picture, you guys are done for.
okay.
Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. Let's discuss what our next move should be. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so we have no choice but to go through with it. I never imagined that I would end up helping the Phantom Thieves. Things would get interesting if my sister ever found out. There's no time to be getting sentimental here.
Yes.
I understand. I do have one request about all of this, though. Can you teach me how to be a Phantom Thief? Like, about the metaverse, for example.
Well,
Simply put, that world is formed of a person's cognition. There, you can change people's hearts. Yeah, I've gathered that much just from going there once.
But
The method of transportation still eludes me. I mean, it's a smartphone navigation app. You only need a name, a location, and a distortion. After the first entry, the palace is bookmarked. You really just make it sound like an ordinary app. Aren't there any dangers associated with it? Don't worry about that. We've already been a bunch of times, and that's not what I mean.
this is...
It's a navigation app, right? Couldn't someone easily access our history on the server? What server?
Hey!
Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Has nobody thought of this before? Now she's catching me off guard, too. And we don't know where it came from, right? It showed up on my phone without any input from me.
Hey!
Do you know anything about it, Akira-kun? I mean, we could tell him about the long-nosed man.
Hmm?
What? I want to tell her the truth, but it's tough to explain that Igor has been sending out the app. I don't fully understand, but I don't think we have to worry about people accessing our data.
Nice!
From what I can tell, this app is incredibly special. It wasn't made by any ordinary means. True, an app that allows you to enter another world isn't exactly commonplace. Well, Sis doesn't know who the Phantom Thieves are, so I suppose our information is safe for now. We're still learning things ourselves. I hope your sharp wit can help us with that.
Yes.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Well then.
So, what's our time limit this time? I doubt we have much time to spare at this point. Kaneshiro's henchmen said the deadline is July 9th. There's no way high schoolers could really bring in 3 million yen. And that's why he's threatening us. If we can't pay, he'll do much worse than just blackmail. But for now, we need to stop him from releasing those photos. If the public got a hold of them, I can only imagine what would happen then. Come on, we just gotta take care of him before the time limit. We'll bounce back from this.
Let's crush him.
Plus, people will really start admiring us if we can manage to take this bastard down. Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity. We have to succeed, no matter what. And that's it. Is that all for today? Yes, that is. Because we are going to be spending some time with Ryuji. We got plans, gonna get everyone, still in the hallway. Let's go.
Hey,
Yo, Akira, what are you doing today? Let's hang out.
you think?
Huh, you sure we're gonna be okay not heading in? We have plenty of time. I guess it ain't gonna hurt getting a change of pace. Hey, you feeling up for a little exercise? You are, aren't you? Come on, let's go. I got something I want to talk to you about during. It's good to take a break. Let's hang out.
Wanna get going?
Ah, yeah. Let's grab some ramen after we finish training, then.
This is a perfect way to refill after some training. By the way, the track team's up and running again. Yamauchi got taken down pretty quick. You know Takeishi's mom is the PTA pres, right? He told her everything. After that, she came storming in with the other parents and forbid the whole scouting plan. Oh, wish I could have seen the look on Yamauchi's face. I mean, the school can't ignore the PTA. And as a result, the track team's back. Our old coach is filling in for now. Man, it serves that dick right. What a great feeling.
Yeah, taking down guys like that always makes you feel good.
I think they might even go far in the meet.
Well, we can't lose either.
Hell yeah! Oh crap, the ramen's gonna get soggy. Let's eat.
Oh, by the way, none of the responses for this matter because this is the last rank up of his confidant.
Woo! That was awesome. To tell the truth, I was scared of facing those guys straight up. I couldn't stand how much they hated me. It only just made me think of how stupid I was. Most of all, it made me remember how I lost my place with him. Hey, this ain't like me, but I managed to change because you were here helping me. I got you all wrapped up in this shit, but you stayed with me till the bitter end. You didn't abandon me, so thanks, man.
You're welcome.
It's funny, huh? This started out as us training for the Phantom Thieves. How'd it end up like this? Either way, it's my turn now. If anything comes up, you tell me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
Hey, that's what true friends do for each other. I feel a strong bond with Ryuji.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the chariot, granting thee infinite power.
Second Awakening transforms his persona into a mythological trickster. Yep, when any of your any members of the Phantom Thieves reach rank 10, their persona transforms into something more powerful, and they gain a special ability that they wouldn't be able to get otherwise.
Alright.
Also, we unlock the most powerful persona of the Chariot Arcana, Chi-Yu. Unfortunately, it's going to be a long, long time before we are able to fuse that one. And with that, Seitan Taisei become... well, I gave away the name on that one. William Kidd becomes Seitan Taisei.
Alright. Alright. Now I have that off my chest, let's do this. First up, the Phantom Thieves. I'll be counting on you, leader. And you can count on me too. Hey, now that we're all fueled up, wanna race to the station?
Yes, his special skill, and it's most likely going to be the same special skill for everybody because Well, not the exact same one, but he gains Evade Wind, triples evasion against wind skills, does not stack. I highly recommend getting this because, well, having triple evasion against your weakness is going to be very, very useful. But anyways, let's keep moving.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, I think we got enough time before I have to stop for another check. So, with this, we are going to be calling up Kawakami.
Hi!
Let's see, oh, it's just you. Dangerous. You understood what I told you last time, right? And you still want to request me?
Hey!
Fine, I guess I'll have to talk to you properly about it. Just wait for me there.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you that the story about my sick little sister was a lie. You know you're being used for money, and you still request me? It's fun. Huh? Are you an extreme masochist or something? Trust me, extreme masochism would involve something completely different. You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. Yeah, sounds more like blackmail to me. There was a student named Takase at the school I taught at before Shujin. Takase-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather, pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. And that's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate. And on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase-kun. How terrible. Yeah. But you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and of having rumors spread about me. So, I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Takase-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve, and it had been pouring rain all day. And he died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore. But then he said that it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I'd kept my promise to him. The last 3 responses for this do not matter. Hey, it's not your fault. Takase-kun was exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working at his part-time job. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching, no matter what. So I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Like I said, blackmail. You okay with that? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but It's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangement, so... See? Nothing good ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others, so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. Well, it's too late now. Kurusu-kun. You're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're in this together, now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you can get free periods with them too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. Our relationship has deepened. And we basically get an upgrade to the free time we got the first time around, where she'll basically try to interrupt other teachers' classes in order for us to get a free time, which we can use for crafting or reading or whatever we need it for.
All right.
Alrighty, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into it than usual today. Oh my, this room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. Oh, wow, it's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad. Maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of this room is truly its charm. So let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go.
Thank you so much!
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. Okay then, I'm going to stop the recording here, make sure that everything is still functioning properly, and I will be right back in a moment. Okay, we're back. Recording is still going fine, thank goodness. And now that it is Sunday, it's time for us to make our way to the underground walkway for our weekly infusion of Aijiru. Aijiru, however the hell it's pronounced.
What do you want?
And this one should boost our guts.
All right.
And now that we've taken care of that, it's time to spend some time with Takamaki. Let's see, meet up, yada yada.
Hey!
Sure. Hey, you know how I said I was going to take the world by storm with my modeling? Well, I was thinking of getting in shape first, and who better to help with that than Ryuji, right? He said he'd be glad to train with me. Oh, what about you, Akira? Do you want to join us? Yeah, why not?
Thanks.
Alright, let's go work up a sweat. It's pretty close by. Oh, and I'll let Ryuji know. Me and Akira have actually already been to this gym. It's pretty sweet, huh? Not too many people getting in your way. Anyways, what are you trying to do here?
Yes!
I want to slim down. Huh. You tried jogging? Aerobics alone aren't enough. I want to tone up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Plus, my shoulders are drooping. I want to make my biceps leaner, and I need to straighten my back out. Obviously, I want to cut down on my waist size too, and firm up my butt and calves. You have some real guts. I'm a guts demon.
Come on.
What the hell's that even supposed to mean? Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you're not gonna be able to move tomorrow if you do all that shit. Then you come up with a training regimen for me. You're such a pain. If you do that for me, I'll go on a date with you as a reward. F that. Quit thinking you're some sexy character in an anime. It's sad watching you like this. Yeah, you're a sexy character in a video game.
Seriously?
What?
No way, man.
First off, one of them sexy characters had never come to the gym in their PE uniform. How am I supposed to know that? I've never even been to the gym before today. Oh, it's my agency. Hi? Oh yes, definitely. Even a smaller article would be great. Huh? It fell through. Yeah, I guess that's okay. I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after next, but apparently one canceled on me. It was a black and white shoot, so they said I wouldn't be able to stand out, or I wouldn't stand out. It sounded like fun, though. It was about the everyday life of models. I guess you just gotta find somewhere you do stand out, then. Huh. There has to be somewhere my vibrant charm will shine, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Where?
By the way,
Hey, speaking of magazines, there was a real pretty girl in that one you said you were starring in. She's got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now that's what real charm looks like to me. Were there photos of me too? Yeah. And did she have long brown hair? Yep, that's the one. You know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. You dick! Of all the girls you could have been talking to, it just had to be Mika? Ugh, I'm so pissed! Come on, which machine are we using first? I'm gonna break it. 3 of us trained until we had reached our limits. My body hurts. But for some reason, I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the 2 of you were here with me. I had to prove I was working extra hard. It's simple stuff like that that'll help you keep pushing. This one doesn't matter. Good advice. Damn it, I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition.
Whoa!
Crap, for real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I guess I gotta head home now. See you guys. Yuji just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? I'm actually a little jealous of the relationship they have. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me I was strong, that I'd be fine on my own. I was free, but I was lonely. I'd make friends, but we moved a lot, and every time I had to start all over again. I actually got used to the loneliness. But that all changed once I met Shiho. The world seemed so hopeful. I heard her rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring schools soon, too.
Hey,
I need to show her that I'm working hard, and that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. Either one of these will get you will get you points. She'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Right. She needs to see how much I've learned from her. I can sense a strong resolve from On. Endure. Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining.
all right.
Let's get back.
Come on, let's head home. I might have trouble moving, though. My legs are killing me.
Bye.
Well, see you later. Someone my friend knows got blackmailed. Did someone really get kidnapped? Seriously? That's horrible. Apparently you can never shake them off. They said it's hell. I hear they get really aggressive.
Ah, you're back.
That photo hasn't gotten out, right? I've been doing searches for it, but I ain't found anything yet. It's possible to search for photos on the internet? Yeah, you just gotta put in a few keywords. Shujin, student council president, club, drinking. Is it truly that simple to find images online? Yep, but a lot of pictures still won't show up that way. This is the only way I got, though. I think we're safe for the time being. If that photo had been put online, it would be big news by now. I'm still worried. Yeah, it's hard to believe he'd really keep his promise. Either way, we'll be finished if that photo ever gets out. Well, guess we just gotta make sure that never happens.
Well then.
Let's see, shopping network, yeah, not interested. Instead, we're going to be hanging out with Tora. I have a request for you, but it's not for my speech. I was invited to dinner by Dietman Matsushita. I was told to invite you as well. Please, let me know if you're free to attend. What do you say? Let's head over. Free dinner. Thank you, I'll let him know. It'll be at a hotel in Shibuya. I'll send you the map. Kuramoto's been in and out of the hospital. I hear he's not going to run in the upcoming election.
I see.
He plans for his grandson, who's also in our party, to take his place.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is all beyond me now. Yoshida. Hey, you still have to keep eating. Or, hey, you have to keep eating. You're still growing, you know. I invited you along because I wanted to ask you something. What do you think about the Phantom Thieves? You've heard of them, right? They've become quite popular as of late. I'd like to hear your opinion. As a young man, are you for or against them? I'm for them. You have a very adaptable way of thinking. Most people who get into politics are jealous of them. What about you? However they manage to change hearts, I respect their belief in crushing evil and saving the weak. Isn't that similar to what you advocate?
You're right.
I can't deny that, but that's not why I support them. I bet they're a group of young people. Young people who have experienced cruelty and injustice. They bravely face the societal ills that plague our world without thinking of the consequences. Brave, yet pitiful, I suppose. Man, he hit the nail on the head with that one. So, the former Diet member who was disgraced by scandals is going to side with them, huh? Is this what you asked me here to speak to me about? No, the party has decided which candidates it will back in the various electoral zones. And one of our main candidates will represent this area, according to the party's election strategy. You have no chance of winning. So you're saying I should give up my campaign to become a Diet member? I won't beat around the bush. Drop out of the election and become my right-hand man. It won't be for naught. I'll put in a motion to have you reinstated as a party member. And I will perform an extensive investigation into your expense misappropriation accusations.
What?
Matsushita. You'd finally be able to clear your name. Think about it. I'll see you again soon, Mr. Secretary. He likely has an ulterior motive. If he felt hopeful, he wouldn't ask me not to run for the Diet. I expect he's trying to take advantage of me. That happens a lot in this world. So, what would you do at a time like this, Kurusu-kun? I'd decline. Ah, so you're telling me to take control of my destiny, You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank you for telling me your honest opinion. Don't worry, I won't stop giving speeches. Above all, I wish to continue speaking with you. You have such a fresh outlook on the world. Man of the people. We rank up, nothing new, but the skills we already have are already very useful.
All right.
In particular, the money one. Let's finish up for today. Sorry I made you tag along.
I shall ask you again another time.
I'll see you again soon.
Good morning.
I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here. Not a good assumption. I could be just as late as you are. I can't be late today, too. Not a morning person? No, I was up very early, shooting a morning news show. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't be complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
So sorry.
It's so gross and humid, even though it's the end of June. Oh yeah, in Japan, when the rainy season ends, we say that it opens. But in English, it's more common to hear people say the rainy season closes. Be careful. Expressions for the weather are totally different depending on what country you're in. Now then, Mr. Caruso.
How about you?
In English, what does the term cat and dog weather refer to? I already know this one even without the guide. Heavy rain.
Good.
That's right, raining cats and dogs. The strongest theory for its origin is that the sound of rain resembles that of dogs and cats fighting. Can't say I would know. I've never actually heard cats and dogs fighting. I have heard cats fighting, though. Got a lot of strays in the neighborhood. Some other European languages describe bad weather as dog's weather, too. Not sure I see it. Hey, did you know that? I had no idea. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going!
And yet we remain only scholarly.
All
A
right.
shame. Additionally, in Norwegian they say it's raining witches, and in Polish they say it's raining frogs. Just to say heavy rain, as many things fall, as there are countries in the world. Wait, what? Just as to say heavy rain, as many things fall as there are countries in the world. I'm not sure that sounds grammatically correct, but what do I know? Oh yeah, over here they say that when a cat washes its face, it rains. I clean my face every day because I like being clean. And let me tell you, that's a load of bull. Yeah, weather may affect mementos. Well, with that out of the way, let's go speak with Yusuke.
It's you.
Why?
I have some news for you. My piece Desire has been accepted into the public exhibition. It is on display as we speak. Would you like to come see it with me? To be honest, I have yet to actually go there myself. This should be quite lovely. So yeah, you're gonna take a walk, fine. Well, with that, we've unlocked Ueno as a place to hang out. A versatile area full of shopping and cultural establishments. Get cultured in art. Many famous paintings and sculptures can be seen in the art museum.
All right.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there is also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. And yet, nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. There is no need to worry. I am not bothered in the slightest. That was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is... Wow. Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. How can you tell? I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why I was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty? Don't let it bother you. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of me. This response doesn't matter. Stop exaggerating. This is no exaggeration. I am well and truly finished. What is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. Akira.
Agreed.
You are correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. Either response works. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you will allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Akira. I shall conquer this. Yusuke seems especially motivated. And we get follow-up with Yusuke.
All right. Let us return home.
Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. A slump. Something tells me that's not going to be the last time we see him.
Rain, huh?
So sick of a few customers, yada yada. Well, unfortunately, our next stop is going to be the Crossroads Bar in Shinjuku, But unfortunately, we don't have an invitation from Oya to go see her, so this is going to cost us some cash. You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay?
Rain is so annoying.
Sheesh, I hate how it's always raining this time of year. When the weather's crappy, not even my writing skills can improve the dull photos. Hey, have you heard any good gossip? My deadline's coming up and I'm all out of material. Sit down, I'll treat you. Let's hang out.
Hey!
For real? From the look of it, you must have good info, huh? Give me the details about the Kamoshida incident.
I see.
A bulletin board, huh? So the calling card they used for Kamoshida was different. Now that's a scoop. That kind of information usually doesn't see the light of day. You have any photos or videos of it? Mishima might. Nice. You have some great connections. But seriously, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? They sound like kids on a playground, not valiant fighters for society. I mean, they act all high and mighty, but I'm not sure they're really worth very much in the end. Worth? This response doesn't matter. Yep. What, you don't think they're really virtuous, do you? In my line of work, there's no clearer sign of deception than goodwill. You know, like the shady actions of a charitable organization, or the actual criteria of a peace prize. Same goes for the Phantom Thieves. You just have to learn to take some things with a grain of salt. I mean, she's not entirely wrong. Come on, don't be such a downer. Why? It's the truth. There you go again. You used to be so positive.
Ugh.
Oh, shut it. I don't care about the past. Give me some sushi. We're all out. Hey, why don't you go back to covering politics? No can do. I've been permanently reassigned to the Culture and Entertainment Department. What a crappy company. I mean, it's already been over a year since the incident. Oh, by the incident, I mean. Don't say another word that has nothing to do with my source. Right, sorry. Damn it, I'm already sobering up. Give me a refill, Lala-chan. Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Hey, you want a drink? You can have some of mine if you want. Ahem.
Oh!
Whoa, that's some scowl you've got. Anyway, why aren't you coming to a bar? Why are you coming to a bar if you can't even drink alcohol? It's for the article. That's right. You're a true believer in the Phantom Thieves. Well, at least now I know you're going to be pretty useful. I'm not all that interested in the Phantom Thieves myself, but keep the info coming, alright? Bond grows deeper. No new skill to come with it, but meh.
All right.
What's taking so long, Lala-chan?
I said...
Where's my drink? Do they call you escargot because you move as slow as a snail? We're all out of booze. A certain sloshed reporter drank it all. Bar looks plenty stocked to me. Can't you just go buy more? I'll wait for you. Forever. Just kidding. I was over Pikoya's interest with the stories of the Phantom Thieves. I feel like my charm has increased. And yet we remain suave.
All right.
Well then.
See you later. Don't forget to bring me some more juicy info, okay? Only 11 days left. Are the demands still coming in? Yes, lately I've been getting calls from men I don't even know. It seems they changed their strategy, surely according to Kanashiro's orders. Are you going to be okay? I am. I can't say it feels particularly great, though. But as long as he considers me a valuable commodity, I believe he won't do anything too rash. We cannot be entirely sure of that fact, though. Who knows when he may decide to turn to violence. Yusuke's right. I fully expect that will happen once the deadline is passed. Then again, who knows if he's even going to keep his promise in the first place. Come on, we gotta take care of him before shit hits the fan. Well, don't have enough time to get through the entirety of this day, but we do have enough time to spend with On. It's not going to be a rank up, but we still need to do it.
Hey. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's have some tea.
Let's go.
I enjoyed a lengthy chat with On. It sounds like she's doing her best for Shiho's sake. I feel like my bond with On will grow stronger soon.
Bye.
See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Nice.
See, that fortune teller's prediction was accurate, but 100,000 yen is pretty steep. Yeah, well, with that, we are pretty much out of time for this episode, at least if I've been keeping track properly. So, I'm gonna have to end it off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play, which is currently at 7 votes. 3 for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, 2 for Prey 2017, 1 for Dragon Age Origins Awakening, and 1 for Yakuza 0. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.